My name is Kamau Bilal. I am from Columbia, Missouri, which is halfway between St. Louis and Kansas City. So I actually work at one of the few film production companies in Columbia. It's called Chimeric. It used to be called Pure. It's under Adventure, so it is a part of an ad agency, but we do a lot of commercial, and also we want to do more narrative type style work. The clip I'm going to show you is a short short documentary that I've been working on for the past year and a half. So started last February 2011, and I'll talk about a little bit about it after we show the clip. If you want to go ahead and run it.
Let's do that. Fuck all this talking, man. All this talking and shit needs to go. That shit, I'm frustrated the motherfucker. I'm pissed off, man. That shit really did hurt my soul, man. That shit was embarrassing, man. I done got my, you know what? I done got my ass whooped worse than just 32-0. But you know what? It didn't make it. It didn't make it as bad as Saturday, because motherfuckers, we ain't quit. We ain't quit. But that shit Saturday hurt, man, because motherfuckers gave up. And motherfuckers, you be out there feeling like you probably the only motherfucker out here that's trying to make a comeback. Motherfuckers shouldn't feel like that. When I look at you, I should know you with me. I should know that. It shouldn't be no fucking doubt in my head, man. This shit fucking hurt, man. Motherfucking bullshit, man.
Work hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Work hard.
I know exactly how I feel. I know I was out there. I was
like, all right, man. I'll see you up there. Huh?
Bye.
All right, see ya.
Nice and easy, man. This is, this is where you come for your peace, your sanity, This is what it's for. Go back Monday and worry about the grind of daily life, but here, you take refuge in this place. This place is where everything will be fine, okay?
Right.
Nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy.
We're gonna block B. Block T here to thump.
Let's get on the line.
Block T here to thump.
Well, I don't want to be running around, two people going to the left side of the same spot.
Get lined up right
Okay.
now.
You never been on pump
before?
before?
Get on the ball, get on the ball.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm out there. Perfect. Now what's going to happen is if we get 3 or 4 kicks, when they say set, they know you're going to snap. So take an extra second. Just mix it up when you do it. You know what I mean? Okay. When he says set, snap. When he says set, maybe take 2 seconds to keep the defense honest. You know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Hang the hands. Ready? Straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I am this weekend, fellas. Some of y'all don't even know how serious this shit is. Motherfucker, semi-pro is bragging rights. You go out on the field and whoever wins got bragging rights. That's what semi-pro football is. If you the shit, then prove it on the field. If you ain't, get the fuck off the field. And ain't nothing better than whooping a whole bunch of motherfuckers' ass that's talking shit before the game, after the game, and then after the game they like this. Good game. Think. All I'm telling y'all is if you ain't hyped like me, shit, as Debo say better, get the fuck off the field. Cause it's gonna be a party Saturday night.
All right, fellas.
I'm with you, Steve. Me too, doggy. I'm with you, baby. All day.
Old school, baby.
Okay.
Go, baby. Me and you.
there's no other sport like it. There's no other sport out there like it. You know what I mean? It's just real combat style, just one-on-one. I think I'm a better man than you, and I'm finna prove it right here in between these lines. When they blow this whistle, it's on and cracking. You know, I might get hurt, I might not, but I'm gonna definitely try to hurt you. I mean, that's just what I love about football, man. It's just the purity. You know, it's just so few people in the NFL that play with that tenacity because it's so much of a business now. But you know, it's so true. Like going through Pop Warner and high school and, you know, parts of college, like it's just really about your heart and about the sport.
I lost $5 grand this week just to come to practice this week.
Yeah, he got his own business.
$5 grand. That's a lot of fucking money. Just to be at practice with y'all to play Saturday. So, you know, if I'm not here during the week, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you 110% on Saturday. I went mile high. I ran last week. I fucking about died, but I ran.
I don't think any real true great football players are really considered nice. I mean, outside of football, yeah, you can be nice, but when you're lined up across, you know, somebody else who in his mind he's gonna destroy you, like you can't be nice, man. It just brings out the worst in people, and that's what I love about it. Because when it's bottled up and it's unleashed the right way and the correct way, ain't nothing like it, man. Ain't nothing like it. It's just dominating somebody else, just knowing like you're being dominated. Like, it's got to be a worse for a man. So when I hit somebody hard and put them out the game, I don't really care. Like, that's just part of it. Everybody's got a game plan until you get hit. And that's how it is. That's how I think about football. Like, I'm ready and I'm prepared, but it doesn't really click until that first bit of contact.
It's still in the rough cut stages. We haven't, or I haven't rather, gotten to the point where I can fully put it together. I have all the footage. Basically, I have the first, second, and third acts of what I plan on happening, but plan on having happen what happened. But there's a lot of stuff that I have to shoot to get the sort of the through lines through there. Like the interview with him in his car, I actually shot that probably 2 months ago, but all the footage at the first game. What winds up happening in the story is he gets injured in the first game, and he has to basically make this decision to stop playing football. And for the purpose of the story, what's going to happen is he will make this, you saw in the interview where he's sort of talking about football and what he feels like a man is, a sort of gladiator type person, where I'm imagining this transition, and I have this sort of footage to back it up, hopefully, is this idea that a man is now somebody that takes care of his family. So the sequence that takes place after this basically is his injury, and then from that injury, he starts to introspect, and you see him at practice, sort of looking at his teammates, and sort of coming to this conclusion that he's not going to play football anymore, and that he's just going to be this sort of family man. And so that's pretty much just the nuts and bolts of it. I wanted to do a feature film out of it, but really the whole project just came from my desire to make a film. And I graduated in 2006 from Webster University in St. Louis in video production. And from that time up until about two and a half years ago, I was just freelancing, shooting and editing. Through a couple of projects that came along, I was able to get some equipment of my own, and that's what sort of got me to the point where it's like, okay, now I have this equipment, I actually have to do something with it. I can't just, lay on the excuse of, oh, I don't have any equipment, I can't do anything. So it came out of that desire to just want to have a project, to have something I'm working on. And I've really fallen in love with documentary a lot, just because it gives you the freedom while you're shooting, and even when you're editing, to sort of manipulate it and find your own way. You can find your own story. A lot of people think that documentaries aren't scripted and you're just showing reality, but I mean, it's very far from the truth, because there are documentaries that do just show reality, but it's always going to be the filmmaker giving you some aspect of what their idea of what the film should be, or what sort of threads that they want to follow. Like the thread of manliness and manhood, that's something that I found in the story that I wanted to go after. Because going into it, I thought it would just be a story about football. I had this camera, and I thought, well, let me find a story that I know I can finish, because a season basically has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So that was the idea behind that. The team that's actually in there, which is not really explained very well yet, It's a semi-pro football team in Columbia, which there's actually one in Kansas City as well. I can't remember what the name is. I think it's the Trojans. But they played them, and I think they play them every year. It's one of their rivalries. So not many people know about the semi-pro world. So I'm talking with the guys that I work with now. I recently started at this company, Chimeric, and we're talking about going into doing a feature possibly based on these characters that you see here. Specifically, maybe the one that opens it, because you can see he's very compelling in the way he speaks. He has a lot of passion when he talks. So that's really the nuts and the bolts of it. I mean, I just kind of wanted to show it as an example of just an idea of, if you have an idea that you want to do something, or you just keep it simple, and you'll find a story no matter what. Because, I mean, there's always going to be a story that's been told before, but you as the artist, you have the opportunity to make that story your own through whatever it is whatever experiences you've had in your life, or whatever sort of morals you have, or whatever you want to bring to the table. You can tell that story however you like and put in whatever little bits and pieces to make it colorful and make it your own. But that's it.